So this comes from MovieWeb. There's a major star rumoured to be making a surprise appearance in Superman in legendary role. Okay? Another big Superman thing coming out, which is great. Currently don't know if the movie's going to be able to premiere in certain places, but that's fine. The debut of James Gunn and Peter Safran's live-action DCU is creeping ever closer, and that means that rumours of what fans can expect are ramping up with it. One big rumour, and it is just a rumour, so let's not all wet our pants on the outside yet, is that there is one cameo appearance by a big A-lister in Superman. That has not yet been unveiled. MovieWeb really went hard with this, didn't they, with this article? Like, wet our pants, yeah, it's just like a funny sort of expression, but hey-ho. Let's kick off by saying the original rumour comes from the Hollywood insider Jeff Snide, so everyone get your salt buckets ready. With that in mind, the suggestion is that Gunn has enlisted a big star to make a small appearance in the summer blockbuster as Superman's father, Jor-El. While Snide tosses around names like child catcher handing out sweets to unexpected children, with the likes of Tom Cruise and Chris Pratt being name-checked, like the likelihood of either of these stars being the A-lister playing Jor-El seems a bit unlikely at this point. Tom Cruise has been incredibly busy as of late, having completed filming on his next Mission Impossible, outing around the same time Superman was filming, before jumping into his death-defying movie, the one that recently saw John Goodman hospitalised. As for Pratt, he too has several plates spinning right now, with the expected MCU return on the cards as Peter Quill, Star-Lord, a new season of The Terminalist, and his new Netflix movie, The Electric State, having kept him busy for a little while. What does seem legit is the idea that Gunn and Safran have not shown all their cards, and it would be obvious that the role of Jor-El would follow in the footsteps of previous Superman movies. In bringing in the big-name star to play the role, past iterations have included Marlon Brando, Russell Crowe, and Julian Sands, whose version was also voiced by original Jim Resort actor Terrence Stamp in Smallville. Superman has revealed a lot, but still has secrets to tell. Hollywood has a habit of spoiling everything that used to be good about going to the movies with oversharing trailers, constantly unveiling big details and secrets months before anyone has had a chance to see them. While many laminate the original trailers for movies like Jurassic Park, which featured no dinosaurs, or Star Wars, which teased enough but did not reveal too much, recent movies have released up to 3 trailers, multiple TV spots, and a number of social media images, all of which reveal increasing details about the plot and cameos that many would prefer to discover for themselves in cinemas. Based on James Gunn's work with Marvel Studios, it'd be nice to believe that Superman hasn't shot its bolt and revealed a look at every character and important moment we can expect to see in this summer's release. The movie is set to be one of the most anticipated films of the year, so it hardly needs an aggressive marketing campaign to fill seats. However, we will be seeing at least one more full trailer coming in the next couple of months, and hopefully it will keep at least a few surprises under wraps to be seen when the film is released. Okay, so the idea that Chris Pratt's going to be Jor-El, I think, is just ridiculous. Tom Cruise, possibly. I mean, they did reshoots for Superman, I believe, and Superman didn't need that many reshoots, okay? Superman was one of them kind of movies that had a lot of planning go into it. And James Gunn said the reason his movies don't need a lot of reshooting is because he has day in, day out schedule of what happens on each day. And they hit them quotas. So his film was most likely complete. The reshoots that they did were a surprise to me a little bit because of his comment about how he doesn't really need reshoots for his movies. But the reshoots took place after Cruise had finished filming and Pratt. First off, Chris Pratt is not playing Jor-El. Tom Cruise might be, but Chris Pratt definitely isn't playing Jor-El. If Chris Pratt is to be in this movie, it will be a cameo role And I hope I'm wrong. But if he's to be in this movie, it'll be a cameo role and he'll be Batman. I hope I'm wrong. Because I don't want him as Batman. I don't mind if he plays, someone else. Green Arrow, Oliver Queen. Don't mind that. Batman, I'd probably prefer Alan Richardson. But Chris Pratt could be playing Batman. That's something that, as much as I don't want... I'd prefer him to play somebody else because I want Richardson for the role. Although I want Richardson to stay as Regis, I'm sort of in conflicting minds about that. I think if Jor-El is in the movie, it's got to be Tom Cruise. It has to be. Because you can't then use Chris Pratt again for something else. You just can't. The reason why I think Batman should turn up at the end of this movie is because then he may be able to have a minor role in Clayface. You're telling me you're going to do a Clayface film without Batman? Yep, go ahead. That's a brave and bold decision. Yes, pun intended. But that is a ridiculous decision to do a movie where you don't feature the Dark Knight. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were to go, oh no, we're going to feature this this actor as Batman in it. I mean, if Chris Pratt turns up, he's most likely Batman because I think that's the most obvious answer. My bet's on Jor-El, Tom Cruise. They're the two names that have been thrown out there. So that's what I'm going on. Chris Pratt will not be playing Jor-El. There is no point in using Chris Pratt's acting ability for a character that, for the most part, will be dead and won't have much screen time. So I can't sit there and say, yep, that's what I think's going to happen, because I don't. Tom Cruise as Jor-El and Chris Pratt, if he's going to turn up, it'll be as Batman. But yeah, that's my predictions. The Superman trailer, when do I think that's going to release? I think end of this month, beginning of next month, during CinemaCon, we're going to get the trailer. April time seems about right. I think you have 2 months till the movie releases. That's my guess. So CinemaCon for the trailer. Jor-El is played by Tom Cruise, if it's going to be out of the two of them, Cruise. And if Chris Pratt's in there, he's playing Batman. They are my predictions locked in. I don't think Batman's going to be in this film. I'd like him to have a post-credit scene that goes into Clayface. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. Because you go from Clayface into Batman. Brave and bold. That's how I'd do it. But that's up to the creative minds of DC. Remember, there's really no point in talking about Clayface or Supergirl and all that until this is actually done. Until this movie starts pulling in numbers. But with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. As always, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I'm actually trying to hit 125 subscribers. We did 6 subscribers yesterday, by the way. Just want to let everybody know that. So I'm super, super grateful for all the support and love on these videos. If you did enjoy this one, consider subscribing and joining the channel. This channel is as much your channel, where I'm going to talk about movies that you guys want to talk about, than it is my channel. I talk about these things, but if there's a specific movie you want me to talk about that's coming up or check out, then yeah, sure. I'm looking at doing like a stay cinematic sort of versus director, franchise versus franchise, which I think will be interesting. And I have different things for that. And that's in the planning stages at the moment, hoping it comes to fruition. But I want to get a bit of a bigger audience before I post the first episode. By like 200 subs, I'll probably have the first episode completed, because that's a lot of work to pick the movies, to pick the director. Let's say it's 2 directors. Pick them, go through it, watch the movies, rank them, do a versus battle between them in what I liked and what I disliked, giving them a score and then putting them out. But that's where the channel is looking at going, for a little bit of a newer style of video. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, stay cinematic. See you later. Goodbye for now.